Hey mates, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kaitlyn and I'm an American learning to live down under here in beautiful Sydney, Australia. So I did a little bit of shopping today, maybe a little bit more than I should have, and today I have a little bit of a haul to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So I went shopping today in West Point in Blacktown, which isn't too far away from my house. Still a little bit of a drive, but it's a little bit more manageable since I had a few places to stop. And the first place that I stopped at was JB Hi-Fi. When I was over there, I picked up a little glass case to go over my phone. I don't know if this is going to work or if it'll be compatible. This is for a Google Pixel 4 and mine is a 3A. It looks like it would be about the same size and it was on clearance for $5, so if it doesn't work, I didn't really lose a ton of money, but my phone screen currently has cracks in like 3 places and I really need to upgrade my phone. I mean, it is 2.5 years old at this point. So this is the screen protector I picked up that will hopefully help my phone last a little bit longer. Maybe by the end of the year I will be able to get a new phone, fingers crossed. Let's see. So the big thing that I picked up, and I'm super excited to use this, is my new little Rode microphone. So I know I've gotten a lot of comments about the audio quality in my videos, and I've kind of gone back and forth, like trying to figure out how the camera settings work, trying a little like clip-on microphone onto my sweater, trying to drown out any sort of background noise. So I am hoping that this mic will really help. It is really good quality. I know that Rode is well known for their microphones. They're actually a really common brand that a lot of YouTubers use. A lot of people have recommended this. Here's a little pro tip for anybody in Australia who shops at JB Hi-Fi. They have their JB Deal program. So when I looked online, this microphone was $98. I looked online and I think it was digidirect.com.au that actually had the exact same microphone for $64. So I called up JB Hi-Fi. I was on the phone with them for maybe 2 minutes total. It was super quick. Told them the website, they do price matches and deal matches, so I was able to get this down to $64 and do click and collect in store. So the next place that I stopped was the Reject Shop, and there are these stores all over Australia. I wasn't sure if it was one of those like really small places or if it was a really well-known chain, so I had to look it up online, and apparently they are all over the place. It is super cheap. It's kind of the equivalent of what Family Dollar would be over in the States, so it's not like a dollar store where everything's $1 or $1.50. It's just really cheap, reasonably priced stuff that you would buy every day, like a Kohl's or a Woolies. Some of the products are a little bit off name, some of them are a little bit like outdated. They had quite a few Christmas things still in stock over there. So I really need to pick up some cleaning products and some stuff for the house. So the first thing that I picked up was laundry detergent. This stuff has been great. Apparently Mark's been using this long before I came over, and it is really cheap. It does a great job. We haven't had any issues with our clothes, and it was only $1.95 for a liter of laundry liquid. They did not have fabric softener. Luckily, we do have a backup bottle still around, but hopefully next time I get there, I'll be able to get some of that. I also picked up a 6-pack of cleaning erasers. These things are great for cleaning our stovetop, for cleaning the counters. They're not as sturdy as some of the other ones that I've used before. Like when these first came out in the States, it was through the brand Mr. Clean. I don't know if that's a thing over here, but these magic erasers don't hold up as well as the other ones, but these were only $3 for a 6-pack, so not really going to complain. The price of these was great, and they get the job done. Another thing that we needed more of was these stainless steel scrubby cord things. I haven't found like Brillo pads, or at least the equivalent of what they are, where it's like steel wool with some type of cleaning solution on it. We do have these in the States as well, so instead of like Brillo pads or something like that, I picked up some of these so that way we can really like scour our bathtub, scour the inside, the underside of the shower, anything that gets like really grimy or dirty or like even greasy. These things work really, really well, and I think these were only $2. Along with cleaning our bathroom, we do have one of those glass shower stalls, so I picked up another little squeegee. We do have one. It's starting to get a little bit like, you know how after a while it'll get a little bit chipped or dented and a squeegee needs to like go completely against the glass to go down. We needed a new one. So for $3, I picked up a new one over at the Reject Shop. I also picked up a box of tissues because I just opened the last box that we had. It didn't have the tissues I was looking for. Like, I was looking for the ones that had like the eucalyptus and lotion because that was the last box that I opened, so I could at least replace the exact ones. But I mean, these will work fine. They also had lavender scented ones. Like, I don't understand the point of scented tissues. Like, the tissues with lotion and eucalyptus, I get that because if you blow your nose a lot, it's going to get really like red and irritated and you'll look like Rudolph if you use regular tissues for too long. But to have them scented with lavender, I don't get it. But if you're one of those people that likes using lavender tissues, go for your life. They had plenty of them at the reject shop. To go along with not quite cleaning, but at least scented and like smelling nice, there's these little colorful gel beads, they're called on this. I'm not sure. They kind of look like Orbeez, like, you know, those like Orbeez kids toys. One of these is lavender chamomile. The other is fresh vanilla. That's a new one. So normally you'd see like French vanilla or something like that, but this is apparently fresh vanilla. This one is the chamomile lavender. I haven't actually smelled these yet. Hopefully they smell okay. Like, it doesn't necessarily smell like vanilla, but it doesn't smell bad. It kind of reminds me of a beach for some reason, like suntan lotion. Like vanilla scented suntan lotion, if that makes sense. And the lavender chamomile smells... Why does the lavender chamomile smell like the laundry detergent my grandmom used to use? It's like over in the States, we'd use like Bounce laundry detergent or those fabric softener sheets that often had like scents so that way your laundry didn't just smell like laundry detergent, it smelled a little bit nicer. This smells exactly like that stuff. Like, this smells like my laundry room back home. So in one of my earlier videos, I did have my 2022 vision board, which was an 8x10, and I didn't have an actual frame for it. I thought I did. I did not. So I went ahead and picked this up over at the reject shop. This was the most expensive thing I bought for $5. I mean, for $5, it's a pretty decent, cheap wooden frame that will get used throughout the rest of the year. And the last thing that I picked up there was only $1, and that was s'mores Oreos. So s'mores Oreos weren't something that we could really get in the States. It was one of those like limited time, temporary flavors like the red velvet cake or the cinnamon bun ones. They had ones that were mega stuffed, so basically like quadruple stuffed Oreos, which were so good. So I wanted to pick up a pack of these and give these a try since I didn't get the chance to try the ones that were over in the States. But hopefully these turn out okay. And while I was over there, I also picked up Krispy Kreme donuts because why not? I mean, you don't get these too often, even though there's a 7-Eleven like right down the street. I think I just totally messed up my lipstick, but so worth it. So to go along with food, my last two places are food related, and one of the places that I stopped at was Hokkaido. They had these baked cheese tarts that I've never had before. So I got a nice little 6-pack. There was like a variety of them. So there was like the original one, and then I think there was a strawberry, a blueberry. Is it ouzo or yuzo? This is something that I've never really heard of too much over in the States. I know some places will use it, but it wasn't that popular where I was living. There was a yuzo, there was popcorn butterscotch, and salted caramel. So Mark has been busting his butt all week. It's been a bit of a stressful week, and the other day when we went grocery shopping, we saw this place right before they were closing down. We didn't get the chance to try their cheese tarts because the person in front of us had bought the last of them, even though there's like a dozen of them. She bought them all up. So I picked up these as a little surprise for him for later when he gets home, so we have a little bit of dessert because he has been working non-stop, working like crazy, so hopefully this will be a nice little surprise. So the last place I stopped was Woolworths, or Woolies as a lot of people seem to call it. When I hear Woolworths, I still think of hearing my parents talk about like the Woolworths department store over in the States. So I'm used to hearing people call it Woolies, and I'm slowly starting to get used to that as well. So as you guys can see, I didn't go too crazy at Woolies. I literally just picked up some stuff that we needed last minute. So I picked up 4 lemons and 2 heads of broccoli because we do chicken broccoli rice for lunches throughout the week. Only thing that really bothers me about Woolies is just how much of the stock is still on the broccoli, and obviously like they weigh that, they do charge you for it. Broccoli isn't a crazy expensive vegetable, but it's still annoying that we're paying so much for something that we don't use. So if anybody knows any way to use like the stalks from the broccoli, because these are massive, let me know. Next thing that we picked up was basil pesto. So this is the Woolworths brand. It was only $1.95 each from what I remember. So with chicken, broccoli, rice, I like using pesto with mine, so I'll add in a scoop of this to mix it up. Mark normally uses fresh lemon juice and salt with a little bit of pepper for his, so that is our lunches. So I also picked up veal tortellini, which was on sale for $6.50, and then I picked up a carbonara sauce to go with it. This is the large bulk pack, so this will be plenty of sauce to go with this. And this will probably be enough for like dinner for both of us one night, and then maybe lunch for him one day, or like lunch for me for 2 days, because I tend to eat a lot less just naturally. Never been like a huge eater. So that is what I picked up at Woolies. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button down below to join our little Amer-Australian family. I post on Mondays and sometimes Thursdays about the differences between American and Australian cultures and the overall process of learning to live down under. My name's Kaitlyn. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!